Hey everybody, thanks for wandering back out to the Digital Hermitage. I'm the Hermit, you can call me Hiccup, and today I just want to talk about Subnautica a little bit. We're going to go on a little bit of a ramble. I just want to share my thoughts, give you some opinions, and see what your opinions are. See if you agree or not, you know? Hit me up in the comments afterward. But, guys, Subnautica, what a wonderful game. I guess I really just want to start with the story. The story was great. This one had a very it had a deeper, bigger story. Well, I don't know about bigger. That might be the wrong word, but this story was very involved. I feel like the first game was much more open. I'm gonna try not to over compare the two, especially don't want to spoil anything if you haven't played the first one. If you haven't, go do it. But anyway, moving on. So I felt like this one, Subnautica Below Zero, the story was much more there, much more in your face the whole time, and that's not a bad thing. The game definitely has a lot of ambience to go and explore, and it's a wonderful experience. And I did love the story, guys. It's a giant story. You know, you just took it with me, or if you didn't, just know that it spans over so much time and space, and everything is, I don't know, it's all connected. Everything is great. It's a really well-told, I think it's a well-told story. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. We really liked Al too. Like, I'm a big fan of Al. I don't know. There's something about Al. He's almost innocent in his own way, even though it's hard to explain. Al's a very interesting character, and that's why I like him. He brings different perspectives. You know, he's from a different race. He lives life differently. He sees things differently, and the conversations between Al and Al. I just gonna call him Al. I like Al. The conversations between Al and Robin are great. Oh my gosh, like, some of them are very deep, some of them are very silly, some of them are very awkward and confusing, but all the conversations, and you saw some of them, not all of them. If you want to see all of them, you gotta play this, man. Do it. Go get it. Everybody, go pick this game up. It's freaking great. We've had so much fun. Alright, I guess next I want to talk about Locale a little bit. I know that, you know, wasn't a whole lot on the story, but what can I say about it without ruining too much? It was great. I really liked it. I hope you guys did too. Tell me some of your favorite parts, you know. Well, there will be spoilers in the comments, obviously, but, you know, so don't look if you haven't seen it. But yeah, let's talk about the story, guys. What did you think? What were your favorite parts? I guess before we move on, I'll say my favorite part, I don't know, I really love I'm gonna be honest with you guys, my favorite part was probably the ending, because I don't know that I'd be able to pass that up. Anyway, so a little bit about Locale. So the purple crystal biome has actually turned out to be one of my favorites. I don't know about you guys. The resources down here are great. I think the scenery is great. I really like the peace and quiet, like if you jump in the water. It is so quiet here. There's the occasional roar from the Leviathan, but it is peaceful. And if you get close enough to the crystals, you can hear them humming a little bit. I really like that. I really like that about this place. And the resources have been great. I mean, look at this stuff. We've got 4 pages of stuff to go get here. It's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, titanium. So titanium is actually not very common around here. It's actually way up at the surface a lot more. And it shows, see how this cave isn't even connected? There's definitely a lot of titanium in there, but that means we have to go up and out and over and down, and it's, I don't know, there's not a lot of titanium here. And my other favorite locale was that bridge coral area. I really like that. Obviously, we built the Hermitage there. I know it was kind of early in the game that we built it there, but I really loved living there. There was plenty of resource. The views were great. It always made for a great, relaxing time to swim around in. There wasn't a lot of danger there, just the occasional brute shark. But yeah. I gotta be honest with you guys, I wasn't the biggest fan of the land. And that's just me. Subnautica makes me want to stay in the water. And although I guess we needed some ice and some land in this one just to kind of break it up a little bit, that's cool. I like the use of the ice like the floating icebergs out in the sea. That was really cool. I like hopping up on those and hanging out with Marguerite a little bit. But I just feel like it squished all of the sea and the water aspects into a smaller biomes. And I kind of miss the big openness of the first one. The first one felt much bigger, much more open, and it was a lot harder to find things in the first one for me. I swear I played a lot longer. I think in this game we racked up 42 hours total. So to beat it, I think I capped in at 42 hours. It might be 40, 41, depending. I may have shot the music video in the last episode before checking the time, and that did take a little while. So, you know, between 40 and 42 hours, which is awesome. Any game that can keep my attention that long is a check mark in my book. Yes, please, more. The red crystal biome was really cool because it felt kind of unnatural. I don't know, I got down there and you could just tell something was off. Like, this just didn't seem right. Like, the purple crystals, you know, they look a little more naturally grown, if still a little mystical. You know, they look awesome. But, yeah, the red biome threw me off real hard when I got down. That was really interesting. I really liked that. Alright, so building pieces and utility and tools and stuff. So I really like the second game for this. I wish the first one had a few things that this one has. I really love the large room. I love the glass ceilings. The command room is really fun. I really enjoy that. I miss the big vehicle from the first one. It's, you know, if you haven't played the first one, again, go buy it, go play it. But there's a vehicle called the Cyclops in the first one, and I feel like it's been replaced in this one by the Sea Truck. And we all know I love my Shuffle Truck. The Shuffle Truck is great. I love rearranging all the compartments. I love the coloring you can do with it too, and changing the inside, because that teal blue we've got going on the inside really makes me happy. Yeah, I'm not complaining. I really do love the Sea Truck. It is awesome. I miss the Sea Moth. I miss the Sea Moth had its own version of storage, but the Sea Truck I feel like it beat it in that one. I don't know. They're both great. Both of them are great. I don't have a complaint about either of them. I just miss the Cyclops. Although I don't think the Cyclops would work here very well because it's too big. Like, it is for open sea, and there's not a whole lot of that here in the second game. It's all much more maze-like. This one felt much more vertical. You had to go up and down, climbing a lot through crevices and cracks and caves, which was awesome. Gave it a super intense vibe. Gosh, I just love both of these games so much. I feel like there was a little bit more decoration in this one. I feel like I just made the place a little prettier, even with just little things like this and more posters. This really gets me, the personal pictures, like having Danielle and Sam there, and Potato, and, you know, Sam's picture of the penguin, and we have a picture of Sam and Potato up on let's go check it out, actually, on Robin's desk up here in my crafting area. Yeah, look at that. I don't know, it's just personal, and it feels really, even though there's like only just a couple, it really adds to the feel of the place. This thing was really cool. I did break down the extra horsepower upgrades we made, and it just breaks them down. It's really nice, super handy. Yeah, I guess there's not really a giant difference in all of the tools and mechanics. You know, I had the prawn suit in the last game, I had it in this game. Top tier, love this thing, can't beat it. Prawn suit goes everywhere. Absolutely broken. Don't ever nerf it. Don't take that ability away. The prawn suit is the best. Oh my gosh, guys, it is the best. I feel like I didn't use the Sea Glide as much in the first game. Maybe because we didn't find battery chargers for forever, or I didn't find battery chargers until very late. Felt like everything was very spaced out. You got all of your items in the first game much less frequently. It was very, there was a good space of time usually before I found something, or the next piece, or the next, you know, tool or upgrade, or I feel like everything came together in this one really quickly. I was able to find a bunch of things really early. I mean, we were able to throw up our hermitage in the second, third episode. It happened very quickly. I'm not complaining. After the first game and that slog, it's actually a nice break. Like, I think they did a really good job of bumping it up. You know, just if you played the first one, they just gave you the access to, like, here, make yourself a beautiful base. Love coming home. Do it. Because it did. I got a ton of this stuff super early. And again, the little decorations, the little things, really entertained by the fridge and the little stoves and the sink. Oh yeah, and we have a whole bathroom. That was something we didn't even bother with in the first one. Oh yeah, I still need a picture there. I guess this place still needs a little bit of decorating. Look at the shower. Shower and the toilet. I don't know, I'm just entertained. I really love this place. The deep digs. Yeah, this was my base. Really loved it out here. Anyway, guys, I guess if you're stuck around this long and you're just getting started, or you haven't been playing along, or if you are currently playing along, I guess I could drop a few tips here. Yeah, if you want some of those. Anyway, and if you need anything answered that you'd like answered, I could definitely help you in the gameplay. You know, just drop me a hint or a question in the comments and see if I can help you find whatever you need. But guys, my biggest tip is really just titanium. You know, if you like to build a big base like me and you're going to build a couple of, you know, machines and you're going to be a little reckless and you're going to get one of those prawn suits destroyed, then you're going to need a lot of titanium. And I feel like titanium was just given to you in the first one. I mean, they really did. They just handed it to you. It was everywhere. And you need less of it to make, like, ingots, like titanium ingots and plasteel ingots. You need less of it to make that in this game, but you're still going to use a ton. So titanium and lead. Lead was something else that I really struggled to keep in the base all the time. You really got to go and make special trips for it, or at least I did. For the most part, though, everything else seemed to just really come in abundance. And there were very few items that were limited to specific biomes. The spiral plant and... oh, what else was I going to say? Kyanite is kind of limited to down here. And the anemone, though. Oh, we have some at the base. Let me go look at it. Yeah, this guy right here. So I feel like that's one of the only other things that's really limited. I guess, well, magnetite's all over the surface. It's kind of spaced out. There's a lot of stuff that surprised me in this. You know, you're playing through and I just didn't expect to find a resource there or an item there or pick up a story part there. But yeah, for the most part, everything is pretty much everywhere, and it makes this a little more casual. This game is very beautiful too. The scenery is just as good. Both games are on par. If you loved one, you're gonna love two. You might love them for different reasons. I love them for different reasons. I love one for the ambience and the exploring and the emptiness and just the open space. I love 2 for the story. I love 2 for the very, like, deep diving trench cave feel. You know, when you dove deep in the first one, it was pretty intense, but even that was pretty open, and it made it very intimidating. This one was intimidating in a claustrophobic way, more so than a I'm vulnerable and out in the open way. They have very different feels. You also get to feeling much less alone in this one because you have, or I had Alan in my head forever, and you're hanging out with Robin, and she does talk. She interacts a lot, and it's actually pretty great. She's got a great personality. She really tickled me. One of my favorite lines that still sticks out to me is Marguerite telling us that she had a greenhouse out on the iceberg to the east of our position, and Robin just kind of she responds, "Oh, come on out if I have time." Or something close to that, like, if I have time. Yeah, because we don't have anything else to do on this island, I guess, on this planet. Oh, that killed me. That was good. It's good stuff. But yeah, I felt a lot less alone on this one. I don't know. I kind of liked the emptiness of the first one. Not that I don't mind Robin. Robin and Al were really fun to hang out with, both of them. And I might be repeating myself, but their conversations were the best. Anyway, so more tips. You know, I'm just gonna say prawn suit. Can I just throw that out there? You've probably heard me say it 100 million times in this small little series, but this guy, the prawn hopper. Guys, get you one. Get you one as early as possible. And then get that. A grappling hook, and you can go anywhere. You might need the jump jets too. The jump jets really help. So the jump jets, the grappling hook, and the prawn suit, and then, you know, have fun. Practice with the prawn suit, practice with that grappling hook, but once you get the hang of it, you can start swinging around and things get great. The whole game becomes your playground. Let's see, what other tips? Power sources. So power sources are fun. I've got a little bit of everything going on. I've got solar up at the main base, and then we got that nuclear reactor. The thing I don't care for the nuclear reactor much, first of all, just because it's nuclear, and that just like freaks me out. I wouldn't want that. I like the bioreactor. It's alright, especially if you have a garden going. It's really easy to keep the bioreactor going. The thermal vents are probably my favorite, and they're really efficient. They really keep this place at 1,000. We only get 500 from the bioreactor here, and we have to keep pumping it full of fruit, but that's what we have all the plants in here for, and that's fine. It's really easy to keep it up and working. So yeah, just experiment. Find out what works for you. You know, you can have multiple bioreactors, especially if you make a big enough garden, and it's super easy to get a big garden up and running. So that's a totally viable option if you don't feel like using the power transistors or whatever they're called. What are they called? Transmitter. That was close. But yeah, if you don't want to use the power transmitter, you can definitely use a bioreactor. But the transmitters are pretty easy. They really do. They'll show you. They connect over pretty good distances, and they show you exactly how far you need to be to connect them. So those are fun too. So experiment. You know, find out what works for you. And don't forget to try stacking. You can stack multi-purpose rooms. You can stack large rooms, and yeah, that makes for a really fun base. I guess the only other tip I really have is take your time. Take your time, enjoy this. Explore everything. Explore as much as you can. I felt like I did, and we still missed a lot. I had to go back and find a bunch of things, because the game is really good about hiding things. They did a really good job on that, but guys, I guess that's going to be my ramble. If there's anything I didn't talk about that you'd like to hear me talk about, if there's anything that you'd like answered, or tips or tricks, or any locations you want updated, guys, just let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to come back and film another episode or two just to help you guys out. But hey, in the meantime, I hope you guys play it for a long time. Love it, enjoy it, have a great time with it. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.